once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you and we appreciate every one of you. Today on the news, we have none other than OBO himself, the baddest Davido, and Mama Ifi. Yes, Chioma Chefchi is in the building as well on this one. Before we start, we want to tell you to please always subscribe and share, turn on your post notification button every now and then to get all the very best. This is Gusto News live, live, live. So we move on to the meat of the matter. Davido and Chioma are in the news for, should we say, the wrong reasons right now. Of course, fans are not happy about this particular, one at all, and everyone is talking about Davido and Chioma. Now, we know about the fact that Davido and Chioma started a relationship a while back. Everyone loving that particular one. Davido putting a ring on it. Of course, we know about the fact that everyone loved their relationship. Davido always, gushing over his woman. People said, what happened, to Sophie Momodu? What happened to your second baby mama? Now Chioma is the one you want to, the heel you want to die on. Everyone, actually admiring their relationship at that time. Family members from both Chioma and Davido's side loving that particular one. Davido, at every moment he gets, he never ever fails to talk about how much he loves Chioma and all of that. A lot of going to Dubai, the desert, Sahara Desert and everything, chilling over there, and of course going to parties together, everyone loving that particular one. Every fan of Davido actually saw Chioma as a first lady of the 30BG crew and all of that. But of course, we know that trouble started like about a year ago when Davido, during the lockdown, said he wanted to get his space and everything. He wanted to go offline for a bit. At that time, he moved to Banana Island from Lekki, but Chioma did not go with him. Yes, we started seeing cracks of, okay, what exactly could be going on with this particular, supposed, couple at that moment, and everyone asking so many questions. Kemi Lawyer came out and said a couple of things at that time. Now, a couple of things he said was the fact that Davido, got his ring back because Chioma was always, always wanted to go to the club with her friends, leaving Ifeanyi alone, who was not even up to a year at that time, and Davido was not happy about that one. Also, Davido has been seen, doing a couple of things, rolling in with a couple of girls. The recent one, Maya Fai as well. A lot of basketballs. But of course, we cannot forget when the whole assurance thing, thing started. Chioma, the Porsche, the ring. Everybody loved that one. So just, fast forward a few years later, all of these things happening, Davido moving without Chioma, going to some clubs without Chioma, going to parties without Chioma, everybody asking that question, where exactly is Chioma and what is happening with Davido and Chef Chi. Chioma also will be moving around without Davido, taking Ifeanyi, and there were rumors that Chioma even would not allow Davido to see Ifeanyi. We know that's not true because we saw Davido with Ifeanyi some days back, and even though Davido's father, according to so many blogs, wants Davido to get back with Chioma, Chioma's mother also wants Chioma to get back with Davido, and according to a couple of bloggers, there's been a lot of bride price. Davido's bride price will be given back to him because he didn't get married to her. He's not the owner of Ifeanyi. It's the family of Chioma that actually owns Ifeanyi. Fans are not happy about this. They have literally begged Davido to accept Chioma back, and there are rumors that Chioma is actually begging Davido as well to accept her back. There's been a lot of, the past couple of weeks I've seen a lot of news about Davido, about Chioma coming together again, doing all sorts, and what can we do than to report exactly how we have seen, everything online. And right now, the major thing that happened was last year, Chioma's 25th birthday, you could see Davido all over the place in a room with the whole 25th birthday party thing for Chioma. Chioma also celebrated Davido on his own birthday as well, and you could hear a lot of my wife, my husband, my this, my dad. Davido said, love of my life, this and that. I celebrate you, the woman after my heart. A lot of very sweet words were said by Davido last year, just last year, here. But just yesterday here, last year, 2020, it was a lot of emotional, sweet, things said to each other, and people were waiting for that particular Davido wedding. A certain Uche Maduagu came to say, oh, by August 2020, these guys are going to get married and all of that, but that didn't happen. And instead, what we're seeing right now is a case of a separation, between Chioma and, of course, Davido. Recently, Chioma celebrated her 26th birthday. And the fans were waiting and waiting and waiting for Davido to actually go the route of last year and say, my love of my life, I love you so much and everything. Before then, we knew about the Maya 5 story, Chioma coming to say, oh, if you are not loved in the place, you need to find your peace, you need to find your place, you need to respect yourself. I would respect myself and I will live anywhere that I'm not well appreciated. That maybe was a direct shade to Davido. We didn't know, but of course, Davido actually came up eventually later in the day to say, happy birthday, God's blessings on you, Mama Chioma Chefchi. God bless you, Mama Ife. That's Mama Ifeanyi. That actually got social media on fire. On that day, fans are saying, oh, from assurance to love of my life, now to Mama Ife. How did all of these things happen? How did Davido and Chioma get to this point? How did the family allow them to get to this particular point without actually resolving the issue, that they might be facing and all of that? Yes, we know Chioma's birthday had Davido's cousin or this thing coming to him and say some very, very, not so, pleasant words. And of course, that got Davido really upset, blocked the guy, deleted, unfollowed him actually, and everything is back to normal for Davido. But Davido, of course, we know has been doing the whole Lala video with CK, going to the Puma store. He doesn't seem to be concerned about the whole thing at all. Chioma eventually, in that same message to, her from Davido, said thank you, and that was all. And it is really, really shocking to us, to the fans, that in just a space of 1 year, 12 months, everything could go from, oh, love of my life, the woman behind my son, this and that and everything, to Mama Ife, and then Chioma replying with thank you. These guys have become strangers to each other right now, and it is really, really sad to see. A lot of people are saying, oh, could this be real? Could this be a form of publicity stunt by Chioma? Could it be, this be a sort of PR stunt by Davido? We don't know exactly what is going on between these two, but it is apparent, it is very, very clear that both of them are not really, really on good terms at the moment, and maybe the family are working to bring them back together. There's been a whole lot. Fans are still begging. They've gone to Chioma's page to beg. They've gone to Davido's page to beg. And Davido and Chioma are having none of that at the moment. Both of them having their respective stuff going on at the moment. And of course, making money. Chioma getting ambassadorial deals. Davido, just yesterday, 1xBet, the betting company, of course, got Davido signed to their platform. And it seems everybody is happy with the whole situation. No one is saying anything at all about this whole thing. Everybody living their life. And Davido's alleged fourth baby mama, in the wake of the whole thing, has actually thrown a shade. Maybe a shade or an advice, we don't even know. But he has said, see, not all relationships will lead to marriage. Chef Chi. Not all relationships. Some are just pure cruise. Some are just an avenue to be able to locate the latest restaurant in town. Once you don't finish locating the restaurant and everything, relationship ends. That is the thing. That is the purpose of those kind of relationships. So not all will lead to marriage, and that is a word of advice or maybe a shade from Larissa London, Davido's alleged fourth baby mama, who of course, as been said, has a child for Davido, a son as well, in the UK. A lot of fans responded to that one as well, saying, oh, she's shading Chioma, oh, no, she's advising her and everything. Everybody coming together to actually want, some sort of peace between Davido and Chioma. People saying, oh, a lot of my parents, oh, love does not exist anymore and everything, and fans have attacked each other saying your parents have been living together for 30 years and they are still together, but Davido and Chioma now separated and you're saying love does not exist. You better give yourself sense and everything. Anyways, Davido and Chioma causing a lot of brouhaha between themselves, between fans, and everyone getting all of that information all mixed up, while fans are taking sides. Some are siding Chioma, some are siding Davido, while some want them to come back together. We at Gusto, we actually are hoping that they are back together. We want to see a Chivido wedding, maybe very soon. If not, maybe everybody goes their separate ways and everybody is fine. At the end of the day, na life, na im matter. Anyways, shout out to Davido, shout out to Chef Chi. We wish them all the very best. Guys, let's have your thoughts on that particular one. Gusto News, what exactly is the way forward for Chioma, for Davido, of course, for the sake of their son Ifeanyi Adeleke, who Davido has said is the heir apparent to the DMW OBO dynasty. Yes, we also know that Davido, of course, taking care of Haley, and of course, Imade, his other, his first daughter on that particular one. Let's have your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much. It's been Gusto News. We love you. We appreciate every one of you. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. We'll see you on the other side. It's been Gusto News Live. Peace, guys.